Assalamualaikum and very good morning to Dr. Police and to whoever watched this video. I am Wahida binti Ismail, metric number BP2110375. So today I will explain part A for SPSS, which is prepaid data and importing data. So as you can see here, I already organized all respondent data on Excel. I already organized from the gender, age, faculty education program, and then moved to the SWLS, depressions, anxiety, and stress. So I will close this one, and after that we move to SPSS. So on how we going to do it is click file. We're gonna import the data. So click import and choose Excel, and from here you choose the you can see you can choose documents and search Excel file that you have saved earlier, and then I click analysis data. So I will choose our respondent and just click open. Wait for a little bit and just click OK. Okay, so as you can see, we have all the data here. Click variable view to see. So that's all about importing data. Now we move on changing the items. Can I show you what we will change? Yeah. We will change this one. Certifications with life skill. And move to the next one. SWLS2. Delete. SWLS5. So that's for the certifications with life skill SWLS. Now we move to control data of life skill. We will label it as CLLS. And now we move to depressions and anxiety stress scale. That's so we're gonna change it one by one. We will start with A1 and the next one is A2 and the next one is D3, the next one is A4, D5, S6, A7, A8, A9, A8, A9, then after A9 we go D10, S11, S12, D15, D15, D16, D17, D17, and the last one is D20. So we have changed all the level, the item. So what we need to do is this copy or copy paste this one. We need to copy this one and remove it to this one. Okay, so you can see here it's already changed. Let me make it bigger. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we move to we move to the values. For the gender we use 01 for female. We add and we use 02 for male. Add and we click OK. And then we move to SWLS. If you guys see from here, the score for SWLS is 1 to 7. So we will first we will value 1, strongly disagree, add to disagree, 3 slightly disagree, 4 neither agree or disagree, sorry, disagree, add, and 4, 5 slightly agree, 6 agree, and 7 strongly agree. So check it one by one. Just the same and click OK. So what we do next is series we copy and drag pass. So it will become like this. And now for the CLS, we use value. Wait a minute. Best possible life, worst possible life. We will start with 0. Label it as worst possible life. Use name for best possible life and click OK. So now we move to the next part. Then to do it like this, make it smaller. Now we move to part D, regressions, anxiety, stress scale bars. So the score is 0 to 3. Same like above, you just need to read value and level it. So we'll start with 0. I use the shorter one for the level marker and one for sometimes, 2 for often, and the last one 3 is almost always. So and just click OK after that, and you see we just copy and you drag from A2 to D21 and just pass at here. Okay. So now we finish for the prepaid data and import, and don't forget to check the type. Is it strings, numeric string, string, numeric string? Okay, and you see from the data view. Okay. Okay. So yeah. That's all for part A, prepare data and importing data. So what we're gonna do now is first to make sure the items will label correctly and the same. So we'll do the data cleaning for now. We go to variable view and then you click the analyze, click the descriptive statistic and click frequencies. This is what I created before. I need to reset to make sure you understand again. So we need to click all general items here, which is gender, age, faculty, educations program, year of educations, and the last one is university. And after that, create API styles table and click OK. So what you need to make sure, check the statistic, is it valid? Check the value if there is a missing number. So as you can see here, there is no missing number. You can see gender also, there is 55 female and 33 male. And age, population here, faculty, education program, field of education, university. Okay, so after that we need to save this. Okay, I name this file. Wait a minute. Save. So the file is already saved. So that's about data cleaning for SPSS. You can just close it. So that's all for part B. Thank you.
My name is Zhang Shufen with matrix number BP2111039. Now I will show you how to create new and combine variable using SPSS. So now, first of all, we go to the SPSS and go for the data view. Make sure it is data view. Next, I will open a document as our guideline how to calculate the SWLS and DAS. Next, we go for the SPSS data view. At the transform, we choose computer variable. This will be shown and add the item as same as the formula that is given, like SWLS1 added on SWLS2, SWLS3. You can drag and drop or you can type it manually, just like drag and drop based on the formula given and your data, and then click OK. The calculations of that SWLS will be shown at the back of the table in SPSS. Sorry. Next, we continue with the target variable to our dispersions, and we find the all D in the items that as our variable, which is D3 plus D5 plus D10 plus D30, and all the D items for calculate the dispersion variable. After adding all, just click OK for the calculations. You can double check with the formula given to make sure that your calculation is correct. Same as the result of SWLS, the calculation result will show at the behind of the table in your data view. Next, we go for the anxiety. The same, click transform and then click computer variable, reset all, and type at the target variable anxiety. Choose the all A items in your table. You can type it or you can what we call that drag and drop all the A item. A2 plus A4 plus A7 plus A9 plus A15 plus A19 and plus A20. And after adding all, you double check again all the items is correct, and then you can click OK. Automatically it will show at the behind at the last of the table in your data view SPSS. And the last one, stress. The same thing, you reset it, you type the stress at the target variable, choose all the S item like S1 plus S6 plus S8 and continue with the next one. After that, double check it again with the formula given, then you can click OK. Wait for a minute for the calculations, and all the calculation of SWLS, depression, anxiety, and stress will given at the behind of the table at the data view of SPSS. So that's all for this part. Thank you.
Hi, first of all, make sure it is in data view, and then we choose analyze button at the top, and we choose descriptive statistic, and then we choose frequency. After that, we're gonna put all general information in the variable sections, which is gender, age, faculty, education program, year of education, and university. And after that, we're gonna click on statistic, and then we're gonna choose mean and standard deviation. Click continue, and we go to charts. We click on histogram and click also on show normal curve on histogram, and then continue. After all that, we click APA style and OK. And then it's gonna show us the timetable and the histogram of the general information, and which is stated the number of respondents on each of the variable. This is the general information that we clicked just now, and this is the histogram. Okay, and after that, we're gonna click on save and rename the data as data view output and save. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Dina Batrisha binti Miadin with matrix number BP21110240. Today I will explain about one sample t-test using ANOVA. The purpose of one-way ANOVA test is to determine the existence of a statistically significant difference among several groups' means. The test actually uses variance to help determine if the means are equal or not. First, we need to make sure that we are on the data view page, and then we need to click analyze, then we click compare means. After that, we click one-way ANOVA, then we choose stress as our dependent variable and faculty as our independent variable. After that, we click post hoc, then we click to key followed by games whole. After that, we click continue and click options. Next, we choose descriptive to get means and standard deviation. After that, we click homogeneity, then click Welsh to make sure there's correlation between stress and faculty. Then click means plot to watch line graph. Then we click continue and OK. As you can see in the descriptive, we can see a lot of information that we need, such as total, mean, standard deviation, standard error, lower bound, upper bound, minimum, and maximum. Below the descriptive table, we can see the homogeneity table. So by looking at the table, we can see the significance of homogeneity. It was over 0.5, which are 0.722, which means it was not significant and opposite. Then below the homogeneity table, we can see the ANOVA table. In this ANOVA table, we can see at the significance, which are 0.04, which show that it was significance and hypothesis accepted. These things show that there are relation between stress and faculty. After that, we can see the mean plot. And in the mean plot, you can see the relation between stress and faculty. And then please don't forget to save our works. So that's all from my part. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Christina Atika binti Abdullah, metric number holder BP21110208. This part, I want to teach how to do statistical analysis on multiplier regression in SPSS. What we know that regression allows us to predict the score or value of dependent variable based on one or more independent variables. So we move to next part. So what we look is SPSS. First, we need to find analyze button. Analyze button in data view and click on in, and then middle there you will see regression and need to click regression, and you also see linear and click on the linear. Okay. Beside that, you will see the box of linear regression. What we need to do is we must enter the dependent and independent variables for the multiply regression. The dependent variables for this is SWLS, which is satisfaction with leaf skill. So we need to click on in and in the error. So after that, independent variables are stress, depression, and anxiety. So click the arrow and you can see that depression and anxiety in the independence box. Now this method makes sure it is enter and click the statistic. We see regression, coefficient, and method. Make sure is click on the method and model fit. Then click continue. Furthermore, click on the plots and then make sure we see ZRESID and click the ZRESID on the error for Y to get in. After that, we also need to click ZPRED on the arrow for X. So the standards residual plot, make sure it is click on the normal probability plot and click on the continue, and all set here, click OK. Can see the variables enter here, depression inside the stress, and the model of summary is here. The ANOVA table, coefficient tables, residual statistic, the normal probability plot, and also the scatter plot. We can see all here from the this view. We see the we see the model summary, which is the R value and the R square. The R, which is 0.546, and R square we can see 0.299. Is model summary. These are usually to find the correlation, to check correlation, and then here we have the scatter plot. Clearly show that the data is normally distributed. And we go to this category, which is scatter plot. The points are like all over the graph, so this shows that no correlation between the variable. After that, when we look into the normal probability plot, you can see that all the points are very near to diagonal line. This clearly shows that the data is normally distributed. So then lastly, make sure click the output and to set the data and click save. That's all for me. Thank you.